Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from Carwow. So I'm sat in a Corvette C8 Stingray, and next to me is a Ferrari 458 Speciale, and we're going to have a drag race. And if you love drag racing and you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss one of these videos. Anyway, let me tell you about this Corvette. So it's got a 6.2 litre naturally aspirated V8 which puts out 482 horsepower and 613 newton meters of torque. It's mid-mounted and drives the rear wheels via an 8-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox with launch control. It weighs in at 1,655 kilos. Starting price, £77,000, which is actually pretty decent value. The Ferrari, however, is extremely expensive. It started from around £200,000. That is a 2014 car. However, it's really exceptional good value at that, because now that car is worth £400,000, and apparently they're going up in value by £15,000 a month because they are so collectible. So that 458 Speciale, it has a 4.5 litre naturally aspirated V8 which puts out 605 horsepower and 540 newton meters of torque. It drives the rear wheels via a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox with launch control. As for the weight, well, Ferrari quote just below 1,400 kilos. That's dry weight, so in reality it's going to be a curb weight of around 1,500 kilos. So it's lighter than this car. Now, if you're thinking about changing your car, make sure you check out Carwow. Click on the pop-out banner up there, follow the link in the description below to go straight there. Not only can you save money on the car you're planning to buy, we can also make sure you get a great price for the car you're selling, because our dealers will bid on your car. Now all you have to do is upload some photos, choose the best offer, and the dealer will come and take your car away and put the cash straight in your bank account. So simple. To find out at a later date, simply Google "Wow me Carwow" and we will wow you. Anyway, let's do this. Buy, sell, Carwow. Before we race, let's do the customary Carwow sound check, because I'm going to rev up this American V8. Whoa, really rocks the car, the inertia of the engine. Let's speak to Andy, who owns the Ferrari. We'll get him to rev up his car, see if it sounds any better. Go on, Andy, rev up your Speciale. So which car sounds the best? Is it the flat plane crank V8 in the Ferrari or the cross plane crank in this Corvette? Let me know. Come on, Team America, we can do this. Smash them off the line. That wasn't even a start by him. Oh, he's coming back now. Come on, Corvette. Andy, you were napping on the line. What happened?
No grip on these tyres. Just wait. This time we're going to be good.
What if there's not a this time? Maybe it was that time that mattered. Tumbleweed. I'll let him have another go. This thing launches so well. If he can launch as good as me, he will have me. I didn't launch so good then. Oh, spam my wheels up. Oh, and here he goes. Okay, Andy, you won that one. I didn't launch anywhere near as good. My car just didn't hook up as well. I need to warm my tyres like you just warmed yours, so let's go again. Come on then. This is the decider. Smashed him on the line. Come on! Here he comes. Come on, Vet! Come on, Vet! My baby! No, come on! Andy, that was so close, but you came past me.
Once it's into third and fourth, it's a happy place.
Sorry, America, but I tell you what, this thing is so good at launching, so good for a rear-wheel drive car. Didn't win though. So then what exactly happened? Well, the Ferrari won. Just. completing the standing quarter mile in 11.7 seconds. The Corvette took 11.8 seconds. Okay, now we're going for a rolling race from 50 miles an hour. The cars are in their least sportiest setting, which in the Ferrari is sport, in this it's tour, and the gearboxes are in automatic mode. I'm going to count it in. 3, 2, 1, go. I thought it'd be spanking me. What's going on? Come on, Corvette, to the half mile. Whoa! That was way closer than I thought. Andy, what was your car doing? It seemed to not kick down any gears.
It was in fifth at that speed as well, and it didn't kick down. It just stayed in fifth.
They sometimes do that, you know, Ferrari, when you have them in auto. They just don't do what you tell them. Classic Ferrari. Right, now we're going to have another rolling race. This time, though, the cars are in their sportiest settings. So race for the Ferrari and Z for this. Manual mode for the gearbox as well. We're going to roll on from 50 in third. Let's do this. Get level. Come on. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Pickup's good on both of them. That Ferrari is just pulling ahead now. Yes! I was expecting this. Are you a bit happier with how that performed on that occasion?
That's much better. Happy with that.
When you're in third though, the initial pickup of both our cars was pretty similar, but yours just kept on pulling. What's your red line?
9,000.
Oh, that'll be a big difference then. So mine is I have to change up at 6.5. So you've got 2,500 more revs to play with each gear. No wonder you won. Finally then, we're going to have a brake test, see which car stops in the shortest distance from 100 miles an hour. When we reach line, full emergency stop. If you'd rather watch another drag race instead of this brake test, click on the pop-out banner up there. I'll follow the link in the description below for a really cool Ferrari head-to-head with an Enzo and a LaFerrari. Speaking of the LaFerrari, that car has the brakes off the LaFerrari, carbon ceramics. This has steels off the Corvette C8 Stingray. Anyway, here comes the line. Proof is in the braking and the losing, the definite losing. £77,000 though. 400 grand now if you want one of those. Speaking of value performance cars, if you want to see one of my favourite value performance cars, which there's a really good offer on through Carwow, click on the pop-out banner up there for the link in the description to see what that is.